If I told you that one of the largest illegal marketplaces in Europe, an empire of drugs, weapons, and stolen identities, was built not by a cartel, not by a mafia boss, but by a quiet young man sitting in his childhood bedroom in Germany, would you believe it? A ghost hiding in the deepest corners of the dark web, a genius who fooled thousands, and yet a single tiny mistake brought his entire kingdom crashing down. This is a story that proves, no matter how deep you hide in the shadows, someone is always watching. In the early hours of October 7, 2019, inside the Federal Police Headquarters in Frankfurt, cybercrime investigator Thomas Kraus was scanning routine digital activity when a sudden alert lit up his screen. A massive wave of Bitcoin transactions, too large, too synchronized, too deliberate, was flowing into one anonymous address that had never appeared in any law enforcement database. Something about it felt different. Something about it felt big.
This isn't just a website.
Kraus launched the Tor browser and entered the hidden world of the dark web. Within minutes, he found an enormous illegal marketplace called Marketplace Darknet. It was unlike anything police had seen before. This wasn't a small forum or a secret chat group. It was a massive criminal metropolis. Drugs, military-grade weapons, forged passports, stolen bank accounts, counterfeit currency. Anything forbidden was available for purchase. But the most shocking detail wasn't the items for sale. It was the thousands of customer reviews under each product, proving that this criminal empire was thriving. The mastermind behind it was not a crime lord. It was a young man from Ulm named Sacha F. Quiet, introverted, almost invisible in the real world. A computer science student who had never found comfort among people, but who felt truly alive behind a screen. Since childhood, he was obsessed with code, encryption, and hacker culture. To him, the dark web wasn't a dangerous place. It was the only place where intelligence was the true currency. In 2017, at just 24 years old, Sacha built a dream no one knew existed. He wanted to create a marketplace so perfectly encrypted, so deeply hidden, that law enforcement would never be able to find him. He spent countless nights designing the system. Every line of code was polished with paranoia. Payments were exclusively in Bitcoin. Servers were scattered around the world. Communications were sealed behind layers of encryption. He believed he had created something untouchable. The site launched quietly, but criminals quickly noticed its reliability. The escrow system Sacha developed, which held money until customers confirmed delivery, made the platform surprisingly trustworthy in an untrustworthy world. Vendors poured in, customers multiplied, reviews filled the pages. Within months, the small project from a lonely bedroom had become one of Europe's largest illegal markets. The operation grew so fast that Sacha needed help, but choosing the wrong person could mean instant destruction. Carefully, secretly, he recruited 4 specialists, each hiding behind a pseudonym. Shifra, the brilliant programmer. Zil, the cybersecurity guardian. Cashier, the one handling complaints. And Sai, the man responsible for shipments. Their communication took place exclusively through Tox, an encrypted messaging app that Sacha believed was impenetrable. Their Bitcoin salaries were enormous. Shifra alone earned more per month than many CEOs. To ensure absolute loyalty, Sacha constantly tested them with fake tasks meant to detect betrayal. For a long time, the system worked flawlessly. But empires don't fall because of big mistakes. They fall because of small, stupid ones. The downfall began when Sai approved a shipment containing cannabis to a real physical address in Germany, an address already under police surveillance for unrelated drug activity. When officers intercepted the package, they found a simple note inside. On it was the URL of Marketplace Darknet and an instruction for the customer to contact a Tox user named Courier. That small piece of paper became the first real-world clue connecting the digital empire to a human being. German investigators knew they had a fragile opening, but one wrong move could alert the entire network. They contacted the Dutch police, who were experts in taking down darknet markets like Hansa. The Dutch proposed a daring strategy: infiltrate Sai's device by sending him a malicious file disguised as return details. The police created a fake vendor. They sent Sai the file. He opened it. And in that moment, everything he owned, his phone, his location, his passwords, was exposed. Among those passwords was his email. Inside that email was a message from Shifra containing instructions for accessing the backup servers of Marketplace Darknet. With this, the investigators had struck gold. Police seized the servers, extracted all communication logs, and gained access to years of private messages between team members. Then they took an even bolder step. They sent a fake update to the entire team through Tox, pretending it was an official patch. In reality, it was a silent surveillance virus that allowed police to monitor every conversation without being detected. Everyone was exposed. Everyone except the mastermind. Sacha still remained invisible. No real name, no traceable IP address, no identifiable device. The police only had patterns, digital fingerprints scattered across Bitcoin transactions. But patterns, over time, reveal the truth. Investigators noticed that every time the platform underwent maintenance or received a software update, a specific device somewhere in Ulm connected briefly to the network. After months of analyzing the behavior, they narrowed the origin down to one apartment building. Then came the final mistake. One evening, Sacha unknowingly connected both his phone and his laptop to the same Wi-Fi network at the same time. That tiny overlap was enough for investigators to confirm his identity. On the morning of October 7, 2019, German police stormed his apartment. They found Sacha sitting at his desk, preparing another update for his supposedly untraceable marketplace. He didn't resist. He knew it was over. The trial that followed was one of the biggest cybercrime cases in German history. Sacha was sentenced to 8 years in prison. His team members received between 3 and 6 years, some with reduced sentences for cooperating. Marketplace Darknet was taken offline. In its place, German authorities posted an official seizure banner, warning every user that their data was now in police custody. That was the end of Germany's dark web ghost. A brilliant mind, a lonely young man, a creator of an empire built on secrecy and arrogance, and the perfect example that even the most intelligent criminals eventually leave a trace. This story is an exclusive production of the YouTube channel The True Crime Dossier. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. Do you think Sacha was a true genius? Or did he make obvious mistakes? And what should he have done differently to avoid being caught? Your opinion helps shape our next deep dive into the world of true crime.